Ag Day Weather, brought to you by
Longer lasting protection, advanced plant health benefits, consistent performance, Preaxor fungicide for soybeans, and otherworldly fungicide.
Welcome back to Ag Day. Mike, watching that storm pretty close as it moves up the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, lots of the big cities getting rain. They may end as snow, but most of the snow, like we said yesterday, going to be in the Appalachians, and it's going to come today. It will slowly end, though, as everything moves off toward the northeast. Also, some very heavy snow in a few spots across the Great Lakes. Those typical lake effect areas could get a foot of snow in some areas. High pressure from Iowa down to Texas, keeping things dry across the plain states. And you can see as we put the maps into motion through the rest of the day, that storm system moves up into New England, so still some snow flying down into the central Appalachians, but it will be tapering off in the central areas. Snow continuing in the Great Lakes, and we'll also see a little bit of light snow with that system coming across the northern plains, mainly the Dakotas into Minnesota. Storm system off the west coast shows no signs of coming inland quite yet, so high pressure dominating, as you can see, for most of the country except the Great Lakes and New England by tomorrow morning as we head into Thanksgiving. And you can see 3 domes of high pressure keeping things dry, but also in a lot of places below normal as far as temperatures go. And moving through the Thanksgiving day, you can see a little bit of light snow across parts of the Great Lakes. Other than that, not a lot going on, just a little bit of rain coming into an unlikely place, Southern California, as we head into Thanksgiving evening. Let's take a look at precipitation estimates over the past 24 hours. And you can see all the heavy amounts up and down the eastern seaboard all the way down into central Florida. Adding on the next 36 hours, it just continues to move northeastward. Some of the cities in the northeastern seaboard are going to see 2 to 3 inches of rain out of this system, so pretty impressive there. Snow amounts also impressive, but generally west of the big cities. Most of this is going to occur, already has occurred. You can see in the eastern portions of the Ohio Valley into the Appalachians. It will add on the next 36 hours. That'll move into eastern Canada, and we'll continue to see some snow flying across the northern plains and the Great Lakes, but nothing out west. High temperatures this afternoon, the coldest area, the northeastern plains, Ohio, Tennessee Valley into the northeast, with highs only in the 20s in much of that area. You can see 30s, 40s, and 50s, though, by the time you get back into the high plains, almost into the Rockies. Lows tonight, very, very cold across the northern plains, down into the Ohio Valley in the northeast, and we continue to be cold for this time of the year anyway. In most areas of the east, as you can see, 40s for highs, all the way down into Dixie, which is very cold for this time of the year. There's the jet stream as we head through the rest of the week. We're going to see this trough moving away, a little piece of energy kind of diving in behind it. Then we go a little bit more zonal for a while, it looks like, until early next week when this trough digs in out west. So we may actually see a warm-up for 2 or 3 days in the east as we head through next week. That's a look across the country. Now let's take a look at some local forecasts. First of all, for Fresno, California, partly sunny and mild today. High temperature around 70 degrees. Minot, North Dakota, partly sunny and breezy. The high around 26. And Lexington, Kentucky, variably cloudy, windy and cold. The high around 30.